the Super Deluxe.
Yeah, what is that?
It's kind of a funny story, actually. About 10 or 11 years ago, I lived in Regina. At the time, I had just gotten my first real mountain bike, you know, with the handlebar brakes and the gear shifters and all that fun stuff. I was thrilled about it. It was actually a hand-me-down from my older brother, but I loved it as if it was brand new. One night, I put my bike away and I must have forgotten to close the shed doors in our backyard. Because the next morning when I went to grab my bike and go for a ride, of course, the bike's gone. I was devastated. Later that day, however, outside the back of our fence, we found a different bike, which was obviously left by the thief. You know how the tooth fairy takes your tooth and leaves you money in return, usually? It's kind of like a bike fairy came and took my bike, but left me another bike. Except for the bike fairy must have hated me because the bike he or she left me was horrible. Just terrible. It was small. It had the pedal brakes, banana seat, little rusty. I remember seeing the name on it immediately. It was called the Super Deluxe. I am now 24 years old. I am moving on to the next stage in my life. I'm going to be a teacher very soon. And this bike got me through a lot of my early years here when I didn't have a lot of friends. So I guess you could say it held a lot of sentimental value to me. So over the next 3 days or so, I'm going to be searching for this bike. There's some school friends from high school that I still talk to. I'll follow any leads they give me, any ideas they have. Hopefully by the end I can find the bike. That would be amazing. I'm actually pretty pumped up about this. I really want to find it.
Hey man, major drink?
That would be great.
Cool.
If you don't mind.
No, not at all.
Thanks,
How's this for you?
Very much appreciated. So how's your evening?
Oh, it's alright. A
going?
few people over, as I guess you've probably already seen.
Yes, I have. So actually the reason I wanted to talk to you is I'm just starting a hunt for this old bike of mine. You should remember it. You gave me a spare chain for it 6 or 7 years ago. It's an old thing.
Yeah, I remember that. Okay.
Super Deluxe. I don't know if you remember the name at all, but yeah. So yeah, trying to find this bike, eh? So I didn't know where to start, and I thought you gave me the chain. So if you remember it, ask anyone who remembers anything about it if they.
Well,
Any idea where it would be?
I guess these days there's been a lot of bikes and garage sales around this area.
That's a great idea, actually.
That was a great bike.
Oh man, I appreciate you calling it great.
Wow.
I picture most people I'm going to ask calling it a piece of crap, but.
Maybe kind of what I meant.
Oh.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Good.
It's okay. It only.
Good luck though. Good luck
Oh,
finding that
thanks.
thing.
I think there's a yard sale around here on the court. Yeah, there it is. Oh, there goes nothing. Hey, not too bad. Yourselves?
Right on.
Having a busy day?
Oh, God, it's just been nuts. Hard to believe.
Good to hear. I don't happen you guys would have any pedal bikes for sale, would you?
No, we don't have any pedal bikes today.
No? That's too bad. The one thing I'm looking for.
Get an eyeball in the Star Phoenix, they might give you a better idea of what's going on.
That's actually a good idea.
There's also many other treasures here.
Yeah. You know, it kind of looks like it. Well, no bike there, but he did suggest to check the Star Phoenix, which is, I think, a great idea. See if there's any more yard sales in the area. And if there is, go check them out. Well, there's a couple in my area. Not many, but they'll be worth checking out, that's for sure. Oh, we got a crowd here. Good day, sir. I'm actually looking for a bicycle. You don't happen to be selling any bicycles, hey? No? Hey, free stuff. I don't see a bike, but who doesn't like free stuff? Am I right? Unless there's a bike in here. No. So it turns out that the garage sailing was unsuccessful, but it was worth a shot, I guess. So the plan is to pick up again tomorrow. I'll start by interviewing a friend of mine, Ian Shaw. He'll know something about the bike. He'll at least have a memory of it, so hopefully he can set me on the right track. Hello. Hi, how are you? Sorry to intrude on your family here, Ian. I see you're busy with the little man, but I'm trying to find that bike I used to have, the Super Deluxe. I'm pretty sure you remember that bike. We used to ride all the time.
Yeah, the Super Deluxe with the banana seat on it.
Yeah. Aside from the fact that it wasn't the best bike ever.
Well, it was rusty. It only had one speed. How good was it?
To you, maybe. Do you remember seeing the rusty piece of crap bike?
Yeah, well, it was left at Ryan Brown's house. It was there for quite a while.
Yeah, that's where I remember too, so. Well, that's good. As long as I know if I'm not the only person that remembers it there, maybe Ryan will have some information for me. Thank you, Ian.
All right.
Thanks for your
Get
help.
out my house.
So good. I'd just like to ask you a couple questions if that's okay with you. Do you remember about 7 or 8 years ago the bike I used to have?
Dead.
Yeah, it's dead? Just on our way to Brown's here. Actually, I think I know this guy on the bike here. Might be Jer. Hey man! Jer! Pull over! I want to talk to you. Just pull up here ahead. Right on. Hey buddy, how's it going?
Good. You?
Oh, not too bad. What are you up to tonight?
Just going for a ride.
Oh, right on. Yeah, looks good. We're kind of doing this thing where I'm trying to hunt down a bike from 7 or 8 years ago.
Like a Suzuki here?
No, pedal bike, man.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
no. It's most people describe it as a crappy bike. I liked it a lot. It was called the Super Deluxe.
I have no idea, man.
No?
I don't have pedal.
Jer, come on, man.
Man, I'm from Estevan. My name's John.
You look, oh, I'm such an idiot. I'm sorry, man. I thought you were my friend Jeremy. You look identical to him. I apologize.
It's no worries. Well, I hope you find your bike, man.
Thank you. I'm sorry, man. That's embarrassing.
No worries.
I apologize. Well, good luck on your bike.
Okay, thanks.
He's usually in the garage working on some kind of gadget or another. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, pretty good. How are you?
Oh, not too shabby. What are you working on there?
Motorcycle 8-track player.
E-track. Nice.
Pretty awesome.
Sorry, this is a little short notice, but we're looking for a pedal bike I used to have back in the
Blue one?
day. Super Deluxe. Remember that?
Yeah.
Remember-
I don't think it's here though.
Do you remember it being here though?
I remember it at one point being here.
I'm not crazy, am I?
I was here.
Would you mind taking me through your yard at all?
Somebody might have ridden it home one day. Maybe Sean?
Sean Cherwick?
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't know if he brought it back or not. It might be in the roof of the garage.
All right, well.
We can go check up there. I remember him taking it. I don't know if he ever came back with it. It's not up here.
No?
There's too much other crap. It's not here though.
Tough luck for me. I guess I'll try to get a hold of Sean. At least that's another lead. All right, well, thanks anyway.
Good luck finding it.
Thanks. If I do, I'll let you know. And if you...
Ride it if you find it.
So, Ryan says that a guy by the name of Sean Cherwick was the last one that he remembers taking the bike from his place. Hey, Sean, it's Matt Ryback. We went to high school together. This is probably a little weird, but I'm kind of doing this thing where I'm searching for an old bike of mine. Lost it in high school. I talked to Ryan Brown actually this evening, and the bike was at his place for the longest time, and he seems to think you were the last person to take it. Do you know what happened to that bike by chance? Oh, really? Oh, that's too bad, too. Okay, so basically I've reached a dead end in my search for my Super Deluxe bike. Everyone I've interviewed over the past 3 days hasn't had any idea where it is. Perhaps my biggest lead, in Sean Cherwick, didn't have any idea either. However, I am going to a going away party for me tonight. There will be hopefully a lot of people there. Maybe one, perhaps two people will know anything about the bike. I'm gonna give it a shot anyway. What's the harm in trying, right? Okay, after an unfruitful couple days of searching for my Super Deluxe bike, I am now in my last night in Saskatoon before I depart for my education internship outside of the city. There is a going away party being thrown for me at this household here. So hopefully there is at least one person here who can tell me something about the bike. This is my last ditch effort. There's no guarantees that there will be anyone in here who can tell me anything. But there's only one way to find out. Let's go inside. Is that alright?
Put my name
Pull
down.
you away?
Like,
That'd be fantastic.
Where are you going? I was bad. You said
Let him go.
I'm not. That's fine.
Sorry, man. I hate to do that to you. But over the past couple days, I've been looking for something that means a lot to me. It's a bike. Most people recognize it by the name. Anyone who knows about it.
What's it called?
Super Deluxe.
Honest to God, man, I have no clue what you're talking about. I wish I did, and I'd like to help you out with your bike, but I can't.
It's kind of just disappointing. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. It's.
Help me find it.
Did you ever have a lemonade stand when you were a kid? Did you ever have a lemonade stand when you were a kid? I might have, I don't know. Well, if you lived on a farm, no one came. You probably made 10 cents a day. And you bought your own cup. I'd like to make...
What's wrong with Ryback?
What do you mean?
I don't know, he seems kind of down.
Guess. He has been spinning those bottles for like half an hour. I haven't... You did say something earlier about missing a bike, his Super Deluxe. He's been looking for it, I guess.
What are you doing?
Chilling, man.
You by yourself? Come on, man. Everyone's in the living room.
Don't feel like it
No,
at all.
seriously, come on. Let's go. I want to talk to you. Daddy is telling me something about a bike.
Yeah.
Oh, well, what's wrong?
I lost it a long time ago. Tonight's my last night in town. I haven't been able to find it. Dead ends everywhere. That's all you need to know, man.
Matt, I just bought a new bike a couple weeks ago. My old bike's still sitting in the shed, and no one's ever gonna use it, honestly. If you want it, can drop it off on my way to work tomorrow if you want. It's yours if you want it.
I appreciate your offer. I'll take it.
Let's just shake on it.
That's cool with you.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Thank you.
It's yours.
I appreciate it a lot.
No problem.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Wow!
Well, unfortunately, the search for my Super Deluxe was unsuccessful. But not all is lost, because Jake has kindly given me his old bike, and I now have a new mediocre Deluxe. Not the same, but I'm pretty happy with it. All in all, it's been a fun ride, fun few days. Can't wait to get on this thing.
We try so hard to be the same.